console and PC gaming, and today we are going to look at Tropico 4. Now, Tropico 4 has been around for a while, and it's a city builder game with a bit of politics in it. So we're going to start the game, and in the bottom right corner we created our profile, console, PC gaming. Click OK. And what we'll do then is quickly look at the options. So we've got everything on high, 1440p. Now, we did have 384 by 2160, but for some reason every time we pressed escape it crashed. So we're going to try the 1440, and everything's on high, nothing's on low. And the other thing that's confusing as well is that some go high and some go ultra. There's no button here to just set a generic sort of detail level. So detail here, like we're going to put high. There you go. So click on OK, and we're going to do the tutorial first. So click on play and click on tutorial. So here we go. It's it's been out a while, Tropico 4. I think we're on Tropico 6 at the moment. So it's always been sort of not a serious sort of city build. There's got to be humour in it as well.
I will rule Tropico. For the benefit of future historians, I have started writing this journal. Here, I will keep a record of my rise to power and my struggle to make Tropico the best nation in the world. First, I have to learn how to rule an island nation. The famed Generalissimo Santana has decided to take me under his wing and teach me the basics. My first goal is to learn how to navigate around my island, how to examine buildings and citizens, and how to order new constructions.
Okay, so we're going to go through a few of the game mechanics. Currently on Steam at the moment, I think, for about...
Hola, Presidente! It is me, Generalissimo Santana, your mentor and role model. I will teach you how to rule.
Yeah, $12.49 is the price on Steam at the moment. Okay, General Santana.
You may be a Presidente, but even Presidentes have responsibilities. Tasks present you with objectives given by different factions, foreign powers, or important people. Completing some tasks may even yield a reward.
Okay, it's straightforward enough.
Fortunately, people like us, amigo, have lackeys whose job it is to keep us informed about the important stuff. You can view a quick summary of your current tasks near the right edge of the screen.
There you go. So click on the task.
Well done, amigo. The task summary will keep you informed about your objective and other important events, such as elections and rebel attacks.
The music's pretty cool, isn't it?
Thanks to our top-secret dictatorial spy satellite, you can view your beautiful island in high definition and in color. Amazing, isn't it? Let me show you the controls. Move your mouse cursor to the edge of the screen to pan the view in that direction. Close this message.
There we go.
You know, sometimes you'll want to take a closer look at your domain. That is why our spy satellite is equipped with a space telescope. Turn the mouse wheel to zoom in toward the position of the mouse pointer. Alternatively, you can use the page down key.
Okay, so a lot of these RTS games, strategy games, have these controls, but I like the way they've put that spin on it about the spy satellite and the telescope. So okay, so that zooms in. Like so, this we can zoom in on that person going to work. Okay.
Good job, amigo. Now, zoom out a bit. Use the mouse wheel or the page up key to zoom out.
Okay, so zoom out. There you go.
Now, let's turn around. Hold the middle mouse button or the Alt key and move your mouse left or right to rotate the camera.
There you go, rotating, holding the middle mouse button, but you can use the keyboard, like you said, the Alt key.
Finally, you can change the angle at which you view your island. To tilt the camera, hold down the middle mouse button or Alt and move the mouse up or down.
And again, the middle mouse button does that up and down as well as rotating.
Excellent. Now that you know how to command the camera, let me show you how to command time.
Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun. But that's not all, amigo. You are so powerful that you can stop time altogether.
Okay. Let's press pause.
Well done, amigo. Now we can examine the buildings on your island in peace.
Okay, so we're just gonna let's have a look at let's have a look at this building here.
This is the info panel. It shows all the important information for this building.
So for this, I can see is uneducated workers, obviously, and the wages are 5, job quality 41. So I'm presuming the lower figure is the worst. No active projects, and their wages of $80. So if you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $10 each. It's $80. So it's costing you $80 for all these workers, and $6 for the upkeep. Okay.
The Tropican secret police will provide you with detailed information about every citizen on your island. Even their thoughts have been recorded and listed for you to review.
Oh, I need to get to my options a minute and move the music down a little bit. Okay, let's go there. So, okay, so now we got to go to the left clicking on a citizen. Let's click on the left click on a citizen. So where are we here? There's one there. There's 2 there. They look like soldiers, don't they? So let's zoom in and see what this guy is called.
Buena tarde.
Salvador Romero.
This is the citizens' info panel. It gives you detailed information about the citizens' needs, happiness, occupation, family, and political views.
Right, so if you've got 4 tabs here, look. Okay. So we've got 4 tabs. So this guy here is zooming quite close to him, actually. Oh.
Constructing new buildings is very important, amigo. It is the main method to accomplish your goals and tasks. Let's construct a new logging camp on your island.
Okay, before we move on, yeah, we're just looking at this one here. So his food is good, his rest is okay. Yes, we've got a lot of faith, fun, and health. And I couldn't click on those other tabs because this popped up. So we'll have a look at that in a sec. So yeah, happiness, it tells you even his religion, his entertainment, respect, and skills. He's got a high school education. He's exceptional, but his courage below. His leadership is abysmal. And here we go. So we've got quite a lot of stuff on that guy.
No me interesa.
And he said, I'm not interested, that by sounds of it in Spanish. So, okay, build a logging camp is next. Oh, the other thing I want to do is, when you select the building, you have, that's a palace. This building, say, snack, that one. All right, click on this this question mark, and it tells you what the building's about. We missed that earlier. So, there's a construction office. You start with one of these. Plan on building more of these, a large project, and all right. Okay, so these allow us to, this building, for example, has 8 constructors. So the more you have, the quicker you build it. So we're going to build a logging camp now and see that.
Constructing new buildings is very important, amigo. It is the main method to accomplish your goals and tasks. Let's construct a new logging camp on your island.
Okay, so let's click on OK and build a logging camp. I'll right click anywhere in the viewer to open the building. So right click here, food and resources, logging camp. And we're going to put the logging camp by here.
Well done, Presidente. Builders have been dispatched to the construction site. They will gradually build the logging camp. Make sure that the game is not paused.
So we're going to increase the timer to make that go faster. Let's zoom in and have a look at this building here and see how they're going to build it. So let's zoom in. I like the zoom in. It's really good. I mean, it goes into a sort of near level playing field. So I'm going to click on play because they all stopped. So you can see they were stopped because they were moving. So now they're moving. And let's see these workers. I think they're going to come and do their job from these lorries, are they? Yep, here they go. He comes out this lorry. Zoom in on him. He's got his tools, and there's another guy. Here he comes. He just seemed to come out of the lorry then, but open the door. So he's going to start working on that. And what we're going to do, we're going to speed it up, like he said, to see how fast they work. So let's speed it up. You see again, faster and faster. Where's that guy going? He's gone the wrong way. My God, he works fast. So he's building. Oh, there's another guy there. So they build that building, the logging camp. They've got the stairs there. It's quite good, isn't it? Look at that. He's got all his tools in that little case to make that building. Mind you, it doesn't look very advanced, is it? So you can see there's logs, and then etc.
Generalissimo Santana was impressed by my skills. He even said that in a few years, I would be running the Caribbean. I was impressed with the dictatorial powers a Presidente has at his disposal. The ability to control time will be most useful. I also learned how to explore the island and how to view detailed information about buildings and citizens.
Okay, that was a sort of a good introductory tutorial to how to use your mouse and view the game screen and build things and get information. So that's good. So yeah, what do we get? We got 510. I'm not sure how it scored us there. It didn't actually tell us. So I suppose yeah, it didn't actually tell us how we got that. Okay, that's good. Let's go back to journal. So, making money next.
You can't do anything without money to pay for it. Generalissimo Santana says that it is imperative to learn how to make money from my island. The Generalissimo explained that he will teach me how to manage optional tasks, how to make money at the beginning of my role, and how to develop industry later on. Production and transportation are the basics of an island's economy. Understanding production chains, workers, wages, and job slots is the difference between a good ruler and a failure. Finally, I will have to acquaint myself with international trade and foreign imports.
Okay, so it's about making money, simply on this one.
Welcome back, my friend. As you know, there's only one thing that makes the world go round. Money. Sweet, shiny, beautiful money. You want to know how to make more money?
Okay, let's go. Let's have a look.
Occasionally, new optional tasks will arrive on your island. Such events are marked with a large exclamation point icon.
Can't miss it. Okay, let's click on accept.
Well done, Presidente. Optional tasks give you a chance to earn a reward if you complete them. Accept the task to add it to your objectives.
Okay, so let's have a look at those tasks. So what do we need to do here? Click on this to farm.
Farming is a cheap and efficient way to make money in the early years of your rule.
So it looks like, yeah, farms grow crops as they do in real life: tobacco, sugar, coffee, and cash crops that bring in the most profits. Corn, bananas, pineapples, and papaya are less profitable, but they provide food for your citizens. So cash crops. Well, what are the cash crops? Oh no, they are. Tobacco, sugar, and coffee are cash crops. So tobacco, obviously, a lot of people get addicted to smoking, and they sell the tobacco to those people. Sugar is something that everyone likes, and coffee is what most people drink. So yeah, they obviously make sense. Corn, bananas, pineapples, and papaya are less profitable because obviously not everyone eats pineapples and fruits. And yeah, okay, but they do provide food for their citizens, so that will be important to feed the citizens so they work. Build a farm, place it on fertile land, indicating green during placement. Okay, so here we go. So from what I remember, we got to right click on the screen, food and resources, and farm. Okay, so if we zoom, can zoom out now, can we? Can you zoom out? We're going to build a tobacco plant. Oh, I built it, this seems to... Oh, how do you spin it around? Oh yeah, use the mouse wheel and keys to rotate the building. I'm using the middle mouse button to rotate the building. Okay, so it is my tobacco farm because you said that brings in loads of money. So I put one there. I'm going to put another farm here. I'm going to make it a coffee plantation. And another plant, food and resources, a farm. Was it tobacco, sugar plantation? Oh, I should have put it in the green, shouldn't I? Really? Damn. Okay, so I've messed up on that one. Okay, and another farm. Corn. By there. And we'll put another farm. Banana. By there. There you go. That should do for now. Oh, where's my farm? So they're building them here. So there you go. Oh, hello. So we're building one farm, but we've actually started building 3. Let's put the fastest option on. Where are they all gone? I think we should have only built 1 farm there, but I actually started building 3. So there's our money at the moment, 31,000. Where are those guys gone? Are they building my farms or not? There's no one building that one. Right, is he building this one here? Yeah, he's building my coffee farm. Okay, we've done that.
Good work. Now let's take a closer look at how farms work.
Okay, your farmers come to work and plant the crops. Then the crops must grow, and finally the farmers must harvest or pick up the crops and deliver the products to the farm. Okay. From there, your teamsters will transport the product to the docks where it will be sold once the ship arrives. Okay, that makes sense. Accept. So set farm to sugar work mode. Okay, so we've got to change the mode on my banana farm to sugar. Okay. Okay, how do we do that then? I click on banana. All right, then click on sugar. That's good. And we've done that.
Well done, friend. Now your farmers will start growing and producing sugar.
Okay, so what I did there was click on the farm and then click on... It did actually tell you that, but you click on... I think did it? I can't remember. You click on here and you just change it. So we did that there. So he's saying that's going to take a bit of time. And, whoops. Let's go and do another task in the meantime. So let's click on that.
Production doesn't magically turn into money, amigo. The Teamsters transport all resources between your buildings.
Okay, so the Teamsters visit resource production buildings to take the produced goods. Then they deliver the goods to the docks to be sold or to buildings that need a resource, such as industry building. The Teamsters use road garages to travel faster. It is important to have a good road network in order to optimize resource transportation. You will start with a single Teamsters office. As your island grows, you will need more Teamsters. Construct Teamsters offices and garages to increase the number of Teamsters. So Teamsters pick up the resources, take them to the docks to be sold or to other buildings. Okay. So now we've got to do that.
Well done, Presidente. Optional tasks give you a chance to earn a reward if you complete them. Accept the task to add it to your objectives.
Now we've done that. So what is our... Okay. I want to see my tasks. Okay.
Fortunately, you don't have to dirty your hands to construct new buildings. There are special people for that.
Okay, so I think we need to build a Teamsters office first. And I'm not sure. Infrastructure, Teamsters office. So we'll build that here, look. And then your other building was, I think you wanted a construction office. So there you go, put that on the road. So we've got 2 buildings building now. So we've done 3.
Well done, Presidente.
And now, income.
All the important information about your financial state can be found in the almanac.
Okay, open the almanac by clicking on the icon of your mini-map. Okay, there's the almanac. And click on economy. So we got a -15 balance.
Well done, amigo. Currently, you are not making much profit. This will change once your economy starts producing and exporting goods.
Okay, so looking at this here, we've got income, not much, obviously, because we've got no farming or anything going on at the moment. Player expenses, construction, we've built a lot of stuff. Island expenses, wages, we've got wages, we're using construction workers. So, what's income disparity? I'm not sure what that is. Average pay, Caribbean pay, unemployed, so we've got nothing, no unemployment. We've got no free jobs. I suppose this will all get better as we proceed. So happiness is okay, it's 47%. And let's have a look at trade. We've got no exports, we've got factions. Oh look, we've got people who different political groups. And the US is not very happy with us, but we have friends of the USSR. And the USSR, for those of you who don't know, was the Union Soviet Socialist Republics. Existed until about 1989 to 90, I think, when all the countries within the USSR became independent, and Russia is now obviously the biggest part, was the biggest country in the USSR and still is the biggest country in the world. So it also tells us here about how many people are happy, how many people respect this, their origin. So it's a detailed list of all your resources and people. So we're doing 4 tasks there, so we need to find some more. Here's here, workers.
Workers are the driving force of our economy. They sweat and toil to produce the goods we sell on the international market.
Okay. All right, so there's no fisherman, so this sign here is saying there's a problem with this fisherman's building, and it looks like it's empty. So let's click on it, and it says there's no workers.
Oh no, this place is empty. There's no one to catch fish.
Okay, so increase the wages in the fisherman's wharf to attract new workers. To do so, move the wage slider in the building's info panel. Increase the wage and fill all work slots in the wharf. This may take some time. Okay. So let's put in, let's close that off, accept. So let's put in a couple of people in here. And look, they're already filling up, which is good. Okay.
Now that the wharf is working, let's take a look at the cannery.
The cannery. Wow, so everyone needs food out of tins, and the cannery, we can process fish into canned fish and sell it at a great export price. So, as in real life, you buy cans of food like plum tomatoes or beans, and you buy them in a can. So we'll click accept. So this is the cannery.
This place is overstaffed. You should fire some of the workers so that we don't have to pay them.
Right, fire half the workers. To fire a worker, simply right-click on this portrait. Since you only have one wharf, the input storage of the can will be mostly empty. So production's 417. Input storage there you see is 200, and output is 0. So it doesn't quite make sense. I'm not quite sure what this is saying. Since you only have one wharf, the input storage can be almost empty. All right. So yeah. So there's no input storage because nothing's coming in, and nothing's. That's the lifetime figure, which I was getting confused. So. You're getting paid, obviously, we're not producing anything. So click accept, and let's. What do you say to do? I can't remember now. No, what is it? Let's go again. Right click. Yeah, right click each of these workers, and that means now that we're not paying all these workers to do nothing.
Good. Now close the empty workspaces to prevent people from taking the newly opened job positions.
Ah, right. So you got to do that as well. So you got to do that and get rid of him and do that. So there you go. That means there's no more jobs there.
Managing your workforce will maximize your profits and minimize expenses.
Remember to keep an eye on the workers in your buildings. A fully staffed building will produce significantly more exports, which is true. On the other hand, employing a full staff in a factory that doesn't receive enough raw resources will only increase expenses, which is true. Excuse me. So they weren't getting much in, and therefore we had loads of people doing nothing. Okay. So let's go on to the next task, which is this one. Let's have a look at this one.
Mines provide excellent profit early in the game. It is best to build mines close to the corresponding resource deposits. Iron, gold, bauxite, or salt.
Okay, so that's the important thing here is that we need to build the resource deposits near the mines near the resource deposit. So we need to build a gold mine near a gold mine and near a salt mine. I don't know what that thing in the middle is. Bauxite? Never heard of that in my life, and I'm nearly 50, so that's something new. Okay, you can see resource deposits while making a mine construction. Select the mine from the build menu and look around the island for a gold deposit. Here we go, yellow color. Place the mine in the vicinity of that deposit. The mini map will help you locate the deposits. Okay, so let's click on that. Mine. Oh yes, yeah, it's obviously yellow, so we click on put the gold mine there.
Excellent, Presidente. To ensure that your builders will construct the mine with haste, you'll need to build a road to the mine.
Okay, so it makes sense. So to ensure fast climber must build a road to the mine. Construction workers use the roads to get to their current project. You should always construct a road from construction office to construction sites. Build a road that connects the mine with your city. You can select the road from the infrastructure tower. So we did see that earlier. So of course, there's the road there, and if we mine gold, how are we going to take it back? We could take it back with a 4x4. But in this game we'll need to be efficient and build a road. So let's click on the road and let's see. So we can't, when it's red we can't go there. So what if we build it from here and then go, oh, no, we can't go there. That's better. Okay. And then there we go, we connected it up. Did we connect it up or not? Oh, I thought we did. I think we did, yeah. I thought we did. Did we?
Workers use garages to travel between their workplace and homes. Some buildings like the mine have their own garages.
So, garage, this is a bit of a strange one. Workers use garages to travel between their work. Okay, some buildings like the mine have their own garages. Well, can you have a car park? The garages in your city and the mines get to work quicker. Okay, remember the area in front of the garage will become green when buildings connected to the road. So they want us to build a garage. That's one thing I'm not quite sure. Does he mean parking? Okay, so there's a garage. Cool music. It's like going to Nando's, isn't it? And I'm chicken in Nando's in the music. Right. Excuse me, I beg your pardon, bit of a bad cold today. I can't see any more tasks now that we need to do. So we're going to speed up time. I think it is speeded up.
Well done.
I keep saying that. So we're on fast mode. Where's the road? Oh, is this guy building a road? So we've done 6 of 8 now. We just have to wait for all the rest of our stuff to be done. And oh yeah, hang on, there's one more task here. There you go.
Once you have your basic economy going, it is best to think about investing in industry. Build a jewelry factory to process the gold from the mine into the much more expensive jewelry resource.
Okay, so that's a good idea. So I've got to find, first of all, I've got to find my mine. So where did I put my mine? There's my gold mine. So I'm going to build a factory near the mine. Jewel factory. Okay. So we need the blueprints for that. So I've done that. And I'm going to put it in here. Right next to my gold factory. That's it, guys. So the gold from the gold factory will go to the jewelry factory. And then they don't have to travel far between each other, do they? This music is making me feel like dancing. What's he doing?
Excelencia?
Excelencia? That's it, mate. Good work. So where else going?
¿Qué ocurre?
What else we got? Oh yeah, we got some up here. Let's click on this.
Some idiot has built a furniture factory on your island without supplying it with the resources it needs.
Okay, so yeah. So obviously we need things to come into the factory to process them, and there's some idiot, he says, has built a furniture factory on your island without supplying it. So, okay, we need to get the lumber from abroad. So let's select it. Allow imports.
You can import a resource you lack for your industry. Naturally, you will have to pay for the imported goods. Each time a ship arrives on your island, it will bring you the requested imports and bill you for them.
Okay, so as you can see, we've got no input storage again for the furniture shop. You have to have input, things coming into the factory to be able to do something with it. There's nothing coming in. And he's saying that we need to buy this lumber. Was it lumber? Through wood to start building furniture. So we click on allow imports. Click on that. Okay, let's close that first. Click on allow imports.
Excellent, Presidente. Now, the Teamsters will carry the gold produced by your mine to the jewelry factory,
That's the jewelry
where
factory.
it will be processed further.
So factories expensive, require educated workers, so it's best to build industry later on after you establish a basic economy, which probably is farming. So while we do that, let's go in here and allow imports. Allowing imports to supply resources from abroad as long as our economy can afford the expenses. Be careful, as too many imports put a considerable strain on our budget. Of course, if you import and buy everything and you do less than actually sell things abroad, you're going to, have a money problem. Do you want to allow lumber to be imported? No more than 500 units will be delivered. Yeah, we need to. So they're going to get the lumber or the wood to build the furniture. And he's already going in. And that's good. So now we've got one more task, I believe, to do. And I need to find it. If it is, we've got another task to do. Or is that the last one? So I think the lumber is going to be delivered from the ship here. That ship. The dock here. And then they're going to deliver that. Okay?
The trade page of the almanac provides detailed information about exports and imports. You can view the commodity price of each individual
Alright, that's
resource
interesting.
from there as well.
Okay, so let's have a look at that. So click on trade. Exports is 10,000. Oh, hang on.
Your island is currently importing tobacco, which it doesn't need. You can stop the import from the almanac's trade page.
Okay, so yeah, we don't need that because obviously we've got a tobacco farm. So he's saying to go here and then there's tobacco. Export, import, take that off. Forbid imports. Which is true, we've got our own farm, so we don't need to do that.
Well done. No more unnecessary tobacco will be delivered to our island.
Okay, so that's important. The almanac trade section allows us to stop imports. And you can also do the export-import price of each resource. So while we're there, I just have a look at import cost. Why won't let me go there? Trade overview all. So we were importing lumber, weren't we? So yeah, this cost us 2,700 to import lumber, but we also export it. Okay, that's it.
Job well done, Presidente. Managing the economy of an entire island is no simple task. I'll scribe down what I've learned from Generalissimo Santana. I have to remember to develop the natural resources of my island early on. Farms, mines, and logging camps. Focus on the most lucrative exports. Roads and garages will maximize the infrastructure and optimize efficacy. Once I have secured a steady income, I must start thinking about industry for even greater profits.
Okay, so what sums up what we've just done? We've looked at farms, what they do, mines, how to transport resources between the raw materials and the factory in the event of the gold mine. We built a jewelry factory, and so then the gold went from the mine to the factory to produce jewelry. And for the furniture shop, we used imports, which allows us to import materials that we need to build things like the furniture. We got rid of workers which we had too many of, and they didn't have anything coming in. And that's it. So yeah, that sounds good. That's the next part. Nicely put, the tutorial. It's easy to read.
Exploiting the people too much can have dangerous consequences. Generalissimo Santana warns me that I will occasionally have to meet the demands of the citizens, unless I want to deal with rebels and coups all the time. The Generalissimo wants me to study the needs and happiness of my subjects, learning how to manage civic services such as healthcare, housing, and law enforcement may prove useful indeed. Citizen education seems very important as well. I will need educated people to staff my military and workforce.
Okay, so we'll leave this video at this point, and we'll do the next video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, but we'll be doing another video with parts 3 and 4 of this tutorial. And I think this video, the tutorial, was quite informative. I mean, when I was going through it, by reading and picking up how the game works, it sort of got into my head quite quick. So yeah, I like the music in the game. I like sort of a little bit of the humour, the bit of politics, and the graphics. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. We will be doing part 2, so we'll put the link up when it's done. In the meantime, don't forget to leave a comment and tell us what you'd like to see on our channel or how we could do things better. So until next time, guys, goodbye.